Welcome back to the DX podcast.
Oh, we're doing the DX podcast?
I don't know.
Oh, I was saying, hey guys, welcome back to the Colin Outdoors podcast. That's definitely what I meant to say. Because I want to thank our sponsor today, Eno. Eno double nest hammocks are out now. They might have been out for a while.
Well, yeah, like 10 years.
And if
Probably
you go
more.
to eno.com/thefunction, nothing will happen because
Get a 404.
yeah, I just found this Eno on the floor whenever I was setting up.
Are we starting?
So,
Is this
yeah, I figured this would be
okay?
just kind of the meme intro for the day because I think we kind of have to have a different intro every time now.
Yeah, that's true.
Ever since we set the precedent with the
Yeah.
Morning Gamer podcast,
Yeah,
early
Morning
morning
Gamer.
gaming podcast, I figured we'd
This is the Good Morning Pottery podcast. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna start our pottery off with a 3-flat spin. I don't know. I don't know anything about pottery, so I guess that one's kind of a hard one to make.
and we can figure it out
Yeah.
for the next time.
A
but-
rotary. If you get your rotaries ready, your rotary cuff. Get your rotary cuff ready, because we're gonna be using a lot of that. Your rotary
like
cuff,
your rotating cuff.
rotating cuff. Yep, and your rotary board thing.
Okay.
Anyway,
I thought you were talking about like the part of the body. Anyway,
I was trying to think of like the little thing with the pedal, and it rotates the thing.
to me that's a pedal.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know
like
if that's what it's called.
the
but-
device that spins it so you can shape it.
Yes. No, that's not what I was going with that, but
I don't know
we're
what-
back. It's good to be back. I've been very excited to do this episode, not necessarily because we have anything better to talk about this week than last week, but
yeah,
I'm just excited to be doing this again.
yeah, I agree. We're back in action. Back on the mics. Okay, so the first thing I really want to talk about, actually, I didn't even write it down because it was this morning. Did you see what the New York Post put on Twitter?
No.
So basically, last night Zendaya won, or no, on Sunday night, Zendaya won Best Actress in a Drama or something.
It was for
Comedy or
she
drama.
won an Emmy for Best
Yeah,
Actress
Emmy.
for Euphoria. Yeah.
Right. And so New York Post, as most other large media outlets would do, put upsets of the night. Zendaya wins whatever, because it was quite the upset. She was against a bunch of really, really big actresses. And everyone on Twitter apparently didn't know what upset meant. So everyone's like, how is this upsetting? What the fuck? How is this upsetting? Zendaya was amazing. This isn't upsetting whatsoever.
I hate.
Just like,
Oh my god.
she did an amazing
I hate
job,
People.
and it's incredible. And then, so everyone's like, hey, you fucking ass hats. It's not upsetting. It's an upset, as in, like, whenever someone who's not expected to win
Obviously,
wins
March
something.
Madness Twitter was not a part of
Yeah.
this because
Yeah,
that seems
it's like
to be
all the
only
sports
people-
dudes. All the sports dudes are just like, that's not what this means. And then everyone's like too ashamed to be wrong, and so they're just like, yeah, well, I think she should have won either way, so it's not really a upset. I'm like, who cares what you thought? She's the youngest actress to ever win this award. Like, oh my god, it was so stupid.
I hate people. Oh my god.
This is what I mean that Twitter pisses me off. This is a week after I re-downloaded Twitter, and I'm just like, I'm scrolling through
And
this
this
for like
just
an
gave you
hour,
another
just 'cause it's
reason to
pissing
just-
me off so bad. But I was enjoying it. I'm just like, oh, just eating it up. I'm just like,
I probably
fuck
need
these
to go on
people.
trending
These people
more.
are so stupid.
I probably should, but also shouldn't go on trending more because I missed that. I did see that Schitt's Creek won like
Oh,
every
yeah.
other
Schitt's
fucking
Creek
award.
popped off. That was sick.
Which I
It's a good
guess
show.
I need to watch the show because
It's a good show. It's not a great show, first of all. That's what I'm confused about. I'm like, it was like very good, but
it's obviously great if it won that many fucking awards.
yeah, right. I guess the acting is really good, but the show itself, to me, I'm just like, yeah, it's funny, it's cute, I guess, but it's not like Parks and Rec.
What's it about?
It's about a family who is very, very wealthy. This is all like the first episode. Who was like fabulously wealthy, unreasonably so, and like the parents and the kids never saw their parents because their dad was always working, and the mom was like an actress, and so she was always like filming movies and stuff. And so basically they lose all their money because one of their partners stole it all. They had literally no way they could get it back. All of their friends cut them off, and the only place that they could move to while they're recouping was a town that the dad bought for someone as a joke, and it was called Schitt's Creek. And he was just like, haha, what a funny name of the town. I'm gonna buy the town. So he bought the town. Now he owns like this place that he just wants to sell so bad, but nobody wants to buy it. So anyway, it's cute. They like,
It's kind of funny.
yeah,
It's a nice little premise.
it is. It was I mean, it's really good. I've only seen the first probably 4 seasons. I think there's 6 now.
Well, you've seen the first 4 seasons or episodes?
Seasons.
Oh.
And it's like it's good, but I'm like Emmy worthy? I don't know. But also
Yeah.
that's why I'm not the guy who chooses what
The
shows
Emmys,
win the Emmys.
Damn.
I'm just a guy.
I remember seeing something stupid with just Zendaya and not with Zendaya, but it was a stupid Snapchat Explorer thing where it was like, who's winning the beef between Zendaya and Bella Thorne or whatever, and it was just like, obviously Zendaya. I was like, this isn't even a joke, Wyatt. Or
Everyone
like,
hates Bella Thorne.
I know, especially now. But I was just like, why? Sometimes I'm wondering if they're just like, did Snapchat just pay them to put? I was like, Snapchat has to be paying them to put this content on, because I don't know anyone who genuinely wants to
Nobody
go
gives a
through this.
fuck. No one's like, oh man, the Zendaya Bella Thorne beef ever since Shake It Up. Oh man, it's been brutal. It's like, I don't know. Never mind. I'm not going anywhere with that.
What could we start next? Because I kind of got some nice spicy stuff to talk about. But
Go ahead.
I guess we should start with Answer the Internet.
Oh, okay.
Figure-
Started off early answering the internet today.
Well, I figured I always wanted to start it with that, and then we kind of would either jump into something and figure it out. But kind of excited about this one. This is a so you go to your girlfriend's house and meet her father for the first time. He hands you the aux cord. What song do you play first?
Oh. Okay, so who's my girlfriend in this hypothetical? Just any?
Do any and then do your actual girlfriend.
Okay. So let's pretend. All right, I'm gonna say I just met this girl maybe like a week earlier. I don't really know about her.
Pretend you were talking about Lily, even though that wasn't the one.
No.
So I met her at this time.
Yeah,
and then I've been talking to her for this long.
I'm imagining the one that the random girlfriend.
Okay.
Let's pretend just to lay some groundwork. I've known her for a week. We haven't really talked about our parents, so I don't know anything about her father.
But you're meeting him right now.
But I'm meeting him right now. And I don't really know much about her music taste either. So it's just a random girl, just met. Anyway, okay. So now we have some framework. I think I'm inclined to want to choose, the one of the list of top 10 greatest songs of all time, which is my personal list, and it's facts. It'd be like Bohemian Rhapsody, it'd be like Country Roads, some kind of Johnny Cash, just because this is just like for old people,
Music for old people.
Right. That's what I would want to say. But I feel like that's kind of boring. So maybe I want to show off my personality a little bit. I'm gonna go with 15th and the First because it shows off my fun, interesting personality. Also shows that I like to get paid twice a month.
It shows your preference of being paid by your employer.
I like to get paid twice a month. I'm a big Waka fan, so I think that would be the perfect song to really introduce me to someone new. I like to get paid twice a month, and I like Waka Flocka. That really encapsulates me as a person.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, what about your actual girlfriend?
Girlfriend, I think I would go with
the same answer. No,
yeah, the same answer. I think Waka Flocka really, it's just good all around. Good family-friendly content. Let me think. Maybe I'll go with, I don't know. I feel like I'd want to be safe, because now it's too real. Now I just want to play it super safe. I'd be like some country because, I think they like country. Let's see. I'm going with, no, never mind, because I can't make it Hank Williams, because he's thinking, oh, this is how you think about my daughter, because it's like Women I've Never Had, great song, every dude likes it. But now it's his daughter, and now it's like, I can't play that. Family Tradition might be a good one, but I don't want that to reflect me. So
you play "Fuck You, Bitch," but
yes, yeah, yeah, that's the one. I think I go like I don't know, something boring.
my cop out for if the parents are a little bit older, I would.
Is this for your random girlfriend or? Well, I guess you don't have a girlfriend. Okay. Well, all right. Yeah.
That was fun.
Sorry.
But I would say a safe play is if the parents are older. I'd probably just some Frank Sinatra. That's very
that's
safe.
So safe.
I feel like it fits my personality a little bit.
True.
And especially if depending on the time of year, if it is Christmas time, then it's just so natural.
That's a free choice.
But if the parents are a little bit are on the younger side,
what if it's Lily and her parents? What if you're dating?
So if I'm dating Lily, I guess I would play "I Just Had Sex" by The Lonely Island and make her parents
I don't like
really
this.
uncomfortable.
I don't like this anymore. This is not funny anymore.
Let me explain the joke to you, and you'll think it's nudged.
Maybe I don't get it. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe I just don't get it yet. So yeah.
Your answer for her is you should do the song you should play is just get Siri to read one of the Netflix "Are You There? Me with Someone's Daughter" memes, and just get our Siri to read that aloud, and then that's it. That's the whole thing.
It's just that audio.
I'd play the Function theme song now.
That's fire. That'd be good.
I would play a rap song that people would be like, "Oh, I didn't think I'd like this." But like I can't think of specifically. I'm thinking of like a family friendlier rap. But I don't want to do like I don't want to like.
Oh, Sunday Candy.
Ooh, because I was about to say I don't want to go like Macklemore level family friendly. Because that's just I like Macklemore a lot, but some of his music's kind of corny.
Sunday Candy by chance.
Sunday Candy might actually be the one.
That's like. Oh man! First of all, one of the greatest songs of all time.
Or
in my
just
opinion.
any chance. Oh, not necessarily old chance. I could probably anything from Coloring Book. You could probably.
Yeah, you could get away with a lot of that.
Maybe not No Problems, but
you could do like Finish Line. No, that's a little too gospel. It might be a little weird. This is the first time you're meeting someone, and if they don't know the song, you play Finish Line, and it's like.
No, I feel like you could get away with Finish Line.
Maybe I don't know. You could for sure, but it's like.
Just. I think they'll be less worried about the lyrics and be wondering why you're doing the. Just going at it with.
You can't do All We Got because of Kanye.
Then they'll just be. Well, if you wait, that would be better is if you did that, and then when Kanye comes in for the ha ha ha, you just fall to the floor, pretending like you're going into cardiac arrest,
and you're like
to commit to the part.
Oh man, yeah, I agree. I think that you could do it there, but you'd have to really play it up.
I think those are solid. Yeah, Sunday Candy or I think Finish.
Yeah, if you wanted to go hip hop, I think Sunday Candy would be an excellent choice. I think if you're going hip hop, you could also do something like. Just like a classic, just like Gold Digger, something like that.
I wouldn't do Gold Digger. I'd do another Kanye song. I was actually thinking Kanye.
Yeah, I feel like Kanye it's kind of multi-generational.
Or like, I don't know.
I'm just thinking something that like that popped off a few, like 20 years ago. So it's like, oh, okay, he's kind of a hip hop head, but he's just like, oh, okay, but it's good stuff right there.
Yeah, definitely some Chop Up the Soul Kanye. I think that would be that, but I think that those were good selections. I'm pretty
yeah.
I don't think they were funny. I was gonna be like, I don't think they were as funny as the sex tape one from the movie that we talked about last time. But wasn't that the last one?
Oh yes, yeah, that was an excellent one. I think I thought of a great answer.
Drax and
Margot Robbie. I think I thought of a better answer last week, but I can't remember what it was. Like during the week.
Damn.
I don't know. If it comes to me, I'll let you know.
See, part of me was like, I got this app, and I was like, oh, this would be a fun drinking game or just like party game. But then I was like, no, I want to use this for the podcast. Fuck everyone else. You'll have to listen to it, or at least once we go through them all, then we can.
Yeah, then we can do it.
Then we can do it. But
how many are there?
There's a fuck ton.
Okay.
Like they have so many decks, and we've only done like 5 of like the 30 free ones.
Okay.
And I was gonna buy all of the packs just to keep it going for every episode.
Once we run out, we're ending the podcast, by the way. So just letting you know, Barstool, if you want to keep this podcast alive, release more decks.
Oh, they have more decks. They've got like 8, but you have to pay for them. It's like $5 for all of them. But
episode 240.
It's okay. I'll write it off.
Yeah, 240.
Shouts out tax write-offs. I first was like, oh, I want to apologize and be nice because I made the sex joke about Lily just now.
Uh-huh.
And the answer to the internet. But I fucking beat her yesterday in fantasy football, and I
Oh my
cannot
God.
believe that I did that.
I actually want you to lose so bad just because you talk so much shit about it. I was going for Emmanuel Sanders so hard.
I have to. Like, first off, I didn't think I was going to win. I did not.
I was so sad seeing that Emmanuel Sanders was about to just lose this game for Lily. I was like,
did he go negative, or did he just straight up get 0 points?
He had 0 points. He got 3.9. He needed literally 5 points. I think he needed 5 points to beat you, and he had 3.9. I think at the end.
We literally started that game. So I was playing Lily this week in our fantasy football update, which we might as well just make that now.
Fantasy football update.
And lost in the other league. Sad. In the defending champs league. But this one I'm more worried about because everyone knows that I don't have to pay money if I win, but I have to pay if I lose, even though everyone else is already doing that. But now that there's money on the line, I really have to fight my luck to where I lose every league that I bet in. So to add to that and make it very exciting, I have to talk so much shit, mainly to keep up the facade. I can't just start talking shit and then do poorly and then just stop. What's the computer doing?
It doesn't matter. It's just a...
Oh, it's QuickTime?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Also, it was 2.8 points.
What?
Is how many Emmanuel Sanders had.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, dog shit.
Anyway, I talk a bunch of shit because I think it's entertaining. And again, I got to keep it up.
Yeah.
Because I started it. So
Yeah.
now I got to keep doing it.
I just want you to lose now.
Okay, yeah. Also, I was talking shit because like Dak sucked, and I was like, "Get wrecked," and then Dak came back and got 40 points.
Yeah, that was
going
insane.
from negative to 40 points was a big upset, and then Christian McCaffrey fucking hurt his ankle. But I was down by 20 points going into the game, the Saints-Raiders game of this week, and I had Will Lutz, the Saints kicker, and everyone gives me shit, but I had the Raiders tight end. Still don't remember his name, but he
Darren Walker or Waller.
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 Yeah.
Darren Waller.
Whatever. I'm butchering his name. Didn't know his name, but he scored 20 points and allowed me to come out of nowhere and
He
beat
popped
Lily
off.
because her only player last night got 2.8 points.
Yeah,
You said?
yam on him. Sanders didn't yam on him whatsoever.
Yeah.
He was horrible.
He was pretty doo-doo.
He got one. He literally caught one throw. He had 4. So I think it's like right before the Saints' last drive. He had 3 targets and 0 receptions. And on the last play of the game, or the second to last play of the game, he caught it, ran for 18 yards, and that was it. That was his entire game.
I remember leading up to that, he dropped the only 3 passes that were thrown to him.
Yeah, it was terrible.
How'd you do this week?
I won both my leagues. I beat Matt, and handily, and I think I beat Matt, right? Yeah. I beat Matt pretty handily. Good 15-point lead, and then I beat Megan by 20. So pretty good.
And then RIP Alex, who got beat by literally 100 points.
Yeah, that was horrible. Connor dropped 200 in our league.
Oh my!
He actually dropped 199 in like 0.67 or something like that. But
Damn. We'll round up. We'll give him the clout.
yeah, 200. It's insane. With an 8-person league, I guess. Pretty insane.
I think I did that once last year, but yeah, no, that's still difficult to do.
Sorry to anyone who doesn't give a fuck at all. Because I guess
I don't know. We had a bunch of injuries this week, so that was
yeah, a bunch of injuries.
that
Rip
was
your
very
fucking
unfortunate.
Christian McCaffrey, dude.
I know. I was so depressed. Literally my first round pick. And
Yeah.
he's fucking. I mean, luckily he's not out for the season, but
Yeah,
like
true.
I still have to manage with up to 6 weeks, which is most of the regular season.
Yeah.
Um,
How long's the season this year? Is
I
it
don't
regular?
know.
Is it like normal?
I don't know.
I also don't know.
I think it's normally an 18-week season, including the playoffs,
Mm.
but we started like 2 weeks late, I think.
Dude,
So
LSU this Friday, this Saturday.
LSU this Saturday. I'm
That's
so
huge.
excited. Also, we need to plan logistics for this weekend. Just as a reminder.
Yeah, we have started. Me and Joe were talking earlier today. We can talk about that after the podcast.
Okay,
I
yeah,
guess.
we don't have to literally talk our plan.
Yeah, so I
unless
think
we
we're going
plan,
to our
unless we
buddy-
plan to invite everyone.
We're going to Mason's house.
Uh,
That's 1843 Hardwood Drive.
that's such a sick
They'll
name.
show-
I'd love to live on Hardwood Drive.
Hardwood? That's
Both-
me. So they
both
used to call
for
me in
the,
high school.
Oh no, never mind. In my mind, I was thinking hardware, and then I was just like, oh, just open up a
don't-
makeshift hardware shop.
Remember when they called me Hardwood in high school?
No.
Please validate me. Anyway, yeah, we do need to do that. But yeah, tailgating, kind of. It's
Did you get
kinda back.
tickets?
No, did you?
No.
Neither did Connor or Blake.
All right, sick. Well, I guess we are committing to hosting sick tailgates.
Yeah, I didn't get tickets because I didn't apply for them. So
I didn't apply for them, but I also didn't want to apply for them. That's
yeah,
all.
I didn't care.
Did they?
They both did. Both did. And Blake got tested. So,
Ooh.
kind of a huge
that's
L.
stinky.
Yeah, that's a big L. But
It's probably because they probably looked and the way they're on track by credits. I mean, they're probably because they're not. Con's doing 5 years, and never mind. We're not gonna talk about that.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't care at all. It's gonna be a shit season. It's gonna be boring, or like
It's not
being
gonna
in
be
the
shit
stadium's
season,
gonna
but
be boring.
it's not gonna be as fun. It's gonna be way more fun being tailgating,
Right, exactly.
especially because you can pile everyone in. But
Yeah, it's like if we go 0-10 this season, I don't care. It doesn't count. If we win the Natty this year, it does count though. So
yeah.
you know.
Then, but if we don't, we can also just put the asterisk because like it's not the regular
yeah,
season.
we're still national champions for
and
next
we
year.
We will be this year.
Yeah, that's so true. Except, also, well, I don't want to say that.
What?
Fucking, our quarterback sucks. He's not good.
Miles Brennan.
Yeah. I was gonna call him Brennan Miles. I'm like, that's not his name. Brennan, Miles.
You were close.
Yeah, it's pretty much there. Yeah. Man, I hope he doesn't suck anymore. He used to suck at least, but he was a little baby boy back then.
Damn.
Maybe he's a big man now. Bro, wait, did you see the ad that sorry, I was trending on Twitter this morning. Some congresswoman, someone's running for the state senate in Georgia, and the ad is like I don't remember exactly what the purpose of it was, but basically she was comparing herself to Attila the Hun. And I was like,
what?
I was like, and it basically is like, eliminate the liberals. And yeah, and a guy looks over, he's translating Attila the Hun, and Attila's like, and the guy goes, all right, fight big government, and then he goes, and then he's like, all right, eliminate the liberals, and he's like, wait, what? And then it's like, whoever, Leah, whatever, she's gonna fight, I don't know, the liberals.
What?
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? It was hilarious, though.
Jesus Christ.
It was very funny, but I'm like, I don't know if that's allowed. Can you do that? Can you say we're just gonna kill everyone? Like,
I mean, you
know.
can.
Yeah,
I don't know
guess
if you'll
you
get
can say it.
elected.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm not sure what the strategy there was. It was funny though. I'll give her that.
I mean, that's still not as crazy as as our governor politics were back. Where 1 year we had to choose between a racist.
Oh yeah, like
and
the
obvious
Grand Master.
felon.
Yeah, the Grand Master of the KKK and a guy who had embezzled so much money.
He didn't embezzle.
no,
he was
like-
just corrupt.
Yeah, super corrupt. Was
You know,
taking a bunch
hold
of
up.
money.
You know that's
for-
the whole reason why New Orleans is like the only has the only casino in Louisiana that like loopholes the it has to be on water or whatever.
Wait, what?
Harrah's.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Harrah's somehow like the law isn't different. There was just some loophole that was like, yeah, but you can also build a casino on this specific plot in the city of New
shit.
Orleans that's on land. So yeah, it was the Grand Wizard of the KKK versus a very obviously known corrupt politician, and he was quoted for saying that the only way I will lose this election is if I'm caught in bed with a dead hooker or a live boy. That's
Yeah.
how confident he was in winning this.
Yeah. That's yeah. I guess state politics get a little messy.
We love Louisiana.
Yeah. And then
One thing that was very funny today that I think like beats is like my new favorite doxing that I've seen somebody do was Kevin Gates.
What did he do?
Kevin Gates was back in BR today, and he posted a picture with like this lady that he like knew in his neighborhood growing up, and he was literally just like passed by the corner of Louisiana Avenue in South 12th Street, and I was like, you can pinpoint that down. That's you know exactly where he is.
Yeah.
I was like, why would you post that to your thousands of followers? I don't know if he has
Millions,
a million.
I'm sure.
I figured he had millions, but I don't know. Let's see.
It's Kevin MF Gates.
Kevin MF Gates.
Yeah, that's his real name.
But
MF.
I was just like, that's very interesting.
Kevin,
That's like, I feel like you have enough enemies here that's very stupid to do.
8.8 on Instagram at least.
8.8 million?
Yeah.
Holy shit, he's got a lot
M's.
more. Actually, yeah,
Gotta
Kevin Gates is pretty
find-
fucking big. I
Took
don't
me
know
some
why.
L's. Finally got me some M's. You know.
Exactly.
Speaking of, not that at all. Actually, yes.
Speaking of something completely random.
No. Speaking of that exactly, but like, not what you were talking about. Fucking 42 Dougs. You know.
I've heard of him. Still don't listen to him.
Okay. He was featured on La Baby's album a ton. Oh. Wait, we gotta save this for the end for the rap section.
I don't know. I got a lot of stuff with that, but
Okay. Well, we can. I'll just dive into it a little bit.
just dive into it.
Fire, dude. He's so good. I love that guy. 42 Dougs. He's like, I guess La Baby's friend or something. But
Oh, is that the dude where it's like the video of, like we talked about this in one of the first episodes where he like Lil Baby took off one of his chains and put it around this dude as he's rapping, and then it immediately cut to Walmart selling the exact same chain.
no, I don't know. Maybe it is because that would be very funny. Probably because I was watching some of their music videos and it is so low budget. It's all just dudes in their cars and they're just I don't know, peeling out. That's it.
I saw Best Friend by Young Thug was probably one of the weirdest music videos I've seen lately.
What is that one?
He was in whiteface in a random scene. It's literally just like they just layered a video of him dancing on top of a bunch of other guys just dancing in the woods. It's so random. It's just like a bunch of Young Thugs at a table eating, and they pull up like the little like cover plate thing or whatever for the dish, and it's just Young Thug just in the middle of the table, and he's rapping, and it's just
That's
like,
hilarious.
all right, I'm confused.
I love that. That's a good video right there.
It was like it was more. It wasn't like bad, but it was like, what am I watching?
Yeah. Yeah.
So how's your weekend experience gambling?
Yeah, it's not good. It's bad even. So the
Damn.
first time we went, we talked about this, right?
Yeah, we did talk about this.
So yeah, so I went perfectly even. Walked in with 103, walked out with 103. I wasn't really, throwing around cash like that. It was like $100, whatever. So this time I'm like, I'll do the same thing. Pull out $100 and I'll just, fuck around with that, whatever. We weren't staying long. Maybe if we were going to stay all night, I might have pulled out more or something. But I was like, you know what? I'm just going to work with $100. It'll be fine. There was drink service ended at 11 because of phase 3 in Louisiana.
It's so annoying.
So
it's like you could go to places that would serve you later, and now
Yeah.
that we're in a further phase, it's just like, oh, we're gonna cut that back though. Hey, we're gonna cut back something we were already doing.
yeah, even casinos who have been open through this entire thing, like casinos pretty much never closed except for like a small portion. They stopped serving alcohol at 11, which is super annoying. And so we're sitting there, we're dicking around, losing money, and I can't even drink now. And so I sit at the blackjack table. It's me and Hunter for like, I don't know, probably like 30 minutes to an hour. And I end up just like losing all my money and just sitting there just like, this was not fun. I'm sober. I have lost all of my money and I want to go home. and Hunter's just like, hold on, one more hand. And so I walk up, Connor walks up and he's like, how you doing? I'm like, not good. I'm like, how you doing? And he's like, well, I lost all my money. I'm like, me too. Actually, Connor lost all his money pretty early. It was he pretty much had like 8 horrible hands in a row and just
bowed out.
Yeah.
He did leave with. I did see he had a. We should frame it. His
yes.
ticket that said payout amount, and it's 12 cents.
12-cent voucher. Yeah. So it was pretty terrible. Better luck next time, I guess is what they say. So, we'll see. Actually, I didn't lose all my money. I think I lost like $70. So like it wasn't really that bad of a hit. Like it could have been way worse, but we all lost so much fucking money. Every single person walked out with like minus 100. Except for I think Hunter. I think Hunter made like $30.
Damn.
Yeah.
Let's go, Hunter.
So, yeah. Anyway, it was not enjoyable. Also, Connor didn't know we were on a boat. I didn't realize that we were on a boat at the time.
I didn't know that was a boat.
You said, wait, what?
I didn't know Hollywood Casino. Well, because La Berge isn't a boat.
Oh, okay.
Because the way they do it is they build out onto the river
Right.
to where the casino part is on the river.
Yeah.
And the hotel part is just on land.
Okay, yeah. Hollywood is on a boat, but I didn't realize we were in the boat whenever we're standing around and everything just starts shaking and we're like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, is there an earthquake going on or something?
That's the loopholes. You just have to be it has to be in the water, so a lot of them just do a boat, but they just dock the boat.
Yeah.
So it's it counts.
Yeah, so Joe's like, could just be the boat moving, and me and Connor are just like, oh shit, this is the boat. But yeah, we figured it out. Got it now.
Hollywood Casino is actually owned by Penn Gaming.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's
so,
really interesting. Do they take like Barstool credits?
No, because sports betting is still not legal here. But I did
Oh.
stare into the face of the devil today, and by that I really just mean I downloaded Barstool Sportsbook. Don't know if I'm going to give in to actually betting on sports,
Okay.
but I have the app downloaded, so we will see if I just become a degenerate.
As long as you bet the opposite of Connor and Blake, you're gonna crush it. So that's what you can always count on. You can always count on them losing,
That's true.
or most of the time at least.
Except for the Lakers. I think that's
Yeah.
the only time Blake has made money is betting
Yeah.
on the Lakers.
Yeah. I mean, if he had put like $100 on every single game for the whole series, he'd been killing it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's kind of just the move, actually. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and pre-bet for the next like 7 years that they win.
I wouldn't say 7.
Yeah, 7. 7's my number. 24.
So you want to talk about the new Microsoft acquisition?
Yeah.
I forget. I didn't even know they had a parent company until
Bethesda?
yeah.
ZeniMax?
Yeah. What else do they own? It seems like Bethesda's their most relevant asset,
I have no idea.
and that's
I've
like
never looked it
literally
up.
the whole reason they bought it.
So wait, actually first I want to talk about fucking Blake and Jack going at it in our group chat yesterday.
About that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
For like an
real
hour.
quick, before we don't know, or not, that didn't make any sense. Before we move on and further talk about this, Microsoft bought Bethesda's parent company for $7.5 billion. I don't know.
Buckaroonies.
I know game studios have been bought for a lot, but
Yeah.
7.5 billion
I've never heard of one
think
that
is
big.
the most expensive. It's Microsoft. It's one of Microsoft's most expensive acquisitions.
It's insanely expensive. That's crazy. I've
It's
never
their catalog though. It's really just. I
Yeah.
mean, think about just the amount of.
Yeah, Dishonored, Wolfenstein.
When did
Fallout
Skyrim come out and they
Elder
are still
Scrolls.
making money?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, they're making so much money that they're just like, we're not gonna release one for another like 15 years. Just kidding. Probably been about 3. But
Well, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that Microsoft might put pressure on them to release
Yeah.
more because.
I hope so.
But what were you gonna say?
I was just talking about Blake and
go on.
Jack. Dude, they were going at it. There was some anger there. I feel like maybe not.
I don't know. You roasted the shit out of me, and I felt like I had to leave my phone where I was and go do something
What did I
because you
say?
roasted me so bad. You were like, wait,
Oh.
hold up.
What? That wasn't to you.
Oh, I thought you were
That
like,
was
hold up. Who asked?
No, that was to Jack and Blake.
And I was just like, oh my god, I just got roasted so hard.
Oh, no.
I got roasted so hard. It was like post nut clarity that I was just like, I have to go be productive now because I don't know what to do with my life.
That wasn't you at all.
Oh, I thought that was.
That was because they were arguing for like an hour, and I was like, "Wait, guys, I just realized something. I didn't ask." But oh shit, Juan just texted me.
About what?
So last Wednesday, sorry, we'll get back to the Bethesda thing. Last Wednesday, we were at the Bulldog, and I was talking to Joe, and Joe's like, "God damn it!" I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Juan just asked me for another $200." I'm like, "For what?" And he's like, "He's buying us some motorcycles." And I was like, "That's sick."
What?
But I'm like, "Where are you getting so cheap?" He's like, "Actually, they're $50 each." That's why he's like, "I think he's trying to buy all of the motorcycles. They don't start though, so Juan's just gonna work on them." And so immediately after he said that, I'm like, "That's dope." And so I text Juan. I'm like, "Hey, can I buy one?" I was a little drunk.
So you bought a motorcycle?
Well, not yet. Hold on. I'm about to.
So you're in the process, for those listening, Colin is currently buying a motorcycle right now.
Yeah.
From our friend Juan
For $50.
for $50. Damn.
Um.
Anyway, Bethesda.
Okay. Yeah.
Or do you want to talk more about your motorcycle?
Oh, that was it. It was just like a $50 motorcycle. I'm like, dude, I'm jumping on that. Hell yeah. Not that I even really want a motorcycle. I just
Just to say you have one
yeah,
for so cheap.
$50. Come on. Anyway, yeah. So Bethesda. So no, what I did roast you on was when you were like, no, I didn't really roast you on that actually. I was really just correcting you and Jack, who were just like, oh no, the exclusives are not going to do something. I'm like, hey, there's not going to be any exclusives anyway, because
Okay, well, just because God Howard said that, God Howard isn't necessarily the boss anymore. That's what I was saying. I was like, if Satya Nadella wants Microsoft to have exclusives, Xbox is gonna have Bethesda exclusives.
Yeah.
So like, even though he could say that, he now has way bigger bosses. So
the cruisers are sold unless I want to outbid the person before me.
Damn.
The scooters are still available though. Ooh. They're still pretty cool. That's what Juan said. I don't know. I might have to pass on this one.
I think you should pass, especially so we can get back to this podcast.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I want to see it first. Whatever. Anyway,
I'm glad our listeners are enjoying this because I probably won't cut this out.
They should. I'm buying a scooter apparently. Anyway.
Yeah. See, because here's the thing. He just probably had. His only boss was maybe the parent company of Bethesda. Bethesda is going to be like under like Xbox, which is under Microsoft.
Yeah.
Which is like, yeah. So the chain of command there.
It's a lot. Yeah, that's true.
So I'm not saying, I think it probably would be stupid of them if they did exclusives.
I agree.
Or at least if they did like timed towards like 6 months to a year, it's only an Xbox exclusive.
Yeah. I mean, okay, here's the thing. Monetarily, it's great value. I'm going to buy an Xbox if Elder Scrolls 6 is only out for Xbox.
That's what I'm saying. Well, you know, the other thing that they did say that was going to be smart that I'm wondering if they do is the thing that Xbox is really banking on right now is the fucking Game Pass.
Mm-hmm.
And if they make it to where like if you sign up for Game Pass, you get all the Bethesda games for free. That would be fucking, that would just be insane. Like,
yeah, it makes partnerships so much easier. Like they don't have to use their partnership leverage. They can just be like, hey, you're my company now. Do this.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Well, I mean, because I think that they really picked the right one.
Yeah.
That's going to hurt Sony because I read that, like, as of late, over the past few years, they've actually been bettering their relationship with Sony because they at first they were. It's probably because of who's the dominant player. Like when 360 was out, it was obviously Microsoft.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
they were. That's when they were more heavy on Microsoft.
Yeah, I imagine it'll swing back.
But
I imagine it's kind of swingy. It's like I feel like PS4 has been dominating this generation.
Well, PS4 kicked Xbox One.
Yeah.
And PS5 might, and it looks like it still is.
Really?
But from what it looks like they're going to kick their ass based off of PlayStation exclusives and just the console itself.
What's exclusive for PlayStation?
I couldn't tell you. That's a Jack question or any of our other friends who play console games.
Yeah, true.
So not me.
I don't know. I feel like to me it's always been like the exclusives. I don't know. If you're buying a console for one game, you're probably just gonna buy the other console anyway. You know, not me, but I feel like most people do that. Most people just buy both. And
I don't know anyone who owns. I do know people. I know like 2 people who own both, but
okay.
Well, because here's the
only
thing.
People of our age group are the people that won't buy both. You know, because if you're an adult and you're working a normal job, and you have a $300 Xbox, and your friend's like, "Hey, you should get an Xbox when we do this," be like, "Okay, yeah, I made $300 today."
Well, that's also why exclusive I think are going to come more in play now that you have cross-platform.
Yeah.
Anyway,
True.
so like we still have friends that buy Xboxes and have them.
Yeah.
But because they can play COD with our friends on PlayStation, PC, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
But I don't know. It'll be interesting, especially because it's not just any studio.
Right.
It's
fucking
Bethesda. Even though
I
I still don't even know what else do they make besides like Doom, Elder Scrolls, and Fallout are like their 3 biggest.
They have Wolfenstein.
Okay, I know Wolfenstein.
They have Dishonored.
Oh shit.
They have a couple of other big ones that I can't remember. Oh, Cyberpunk. They have coming.
Oh shit.
That's not Bethesda, is it?
Jack.
Not
Jamie. Jack. Answer this question.
What Cyberpunk Bethesda? I'm gonna look it up. It's me typing. I don't think so. Actually, I could be a stupid asshole.
Welcome back to the Stupid Asshole Podcast.
That's
where
me.
It actually has nothing about being stupid or being assholes. It's really just about not knowing gaming knowledge.
It's not. I was totally wrong. Okay. What do they have? They have something coming out pretty soon that's supposed to be huge.
It's not Elder Scrolls 6, I can tell you that.
Yeah. I don't know. They have another game coming out soon that people are really excited for. They did Prey. I don't know if you saw that.
I think I've heard of that.
Some stupid game apparently. But it still did really well. But anyway, yeah, bunch of IPs. Bunch of gigantic ones that lots of people like. But Fallout and Elder Scrolls, if you just had those two, you'd already be an absolute monster.
And Doom. I mean, Doom, the new Doom.
Yeah,
did
and
pretty
Doom.
well.
Honestly, Doom's a huge franchise at this point as well. Dishonored is the thing is, Dishonored is my favorite of all of them. Maybe not above Elder Scrolls, but Dishonored also has a very hardcore fan base. So we'll see where that goes. Early morning gamer podcast, by the way, guys.
Well, I'm about to skirt it back to really, this is the Kanye podcast.
Late night Kanye podcast.
Oh my God, Kanye's. Have you kept up with what he said in the past week?
I saw the contract thing, and then I just was like, I don't care, Kanye.
Yeah, so it was really funny seeing him. It was something that he tweeted where he's like, hey, my scanner isn't working or something, so I'm just going to take pictures of my entire contract with Universal.
Oh my God.
And he just tweeted a picture. That was the thing. He tweeted one page at a time. You go through his Twitter annoying. At one point, it's just like contract. But, this is awkward. You texted me, on the screenshot that I took, and I had my phone open, so I thought you just texted me, and I'm like, why didn't you just tell me? I'm across from you.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was interesting. He started off with that. Then I remember he made it sound like somebody told me this, and I think it's hilarious that Kanye just says stuff, and he says it with so much conviction that
he always
enough people
stuff.
Enough people believe him.
Yeah.
Like somebody was just like he talked about how he wants to it started with kind of beef of him like saying, hey, look at my contract.
Isn't that not allowed?
Maybe after no, because he's out of it.
Oh, okay.
That was
this
the point,
was okay. I thought this was his current contract. I'm like, I feel like that's
no. It was the fact that he signed a contract, and I think Life of Pablo was like his first album out of the contract.
Oh, okay.
So it was interesting seeing because he talked about like how long it was and how but he was basically talking about the contract that he got with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was trying to like, even though there's beef related to that, he wanted to mend relationship with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Which would be fucking sick, because if they got together and dropped Watch the Throne 2,
Oh
I would
my
absolutely
God.
lose my mind. And they could probably go and outsell every both Summer 16 and Astroworld again. But he started with that, and then so Jay-Z is like the creative director, like the brand director of Puma now, because like Jay-Z, I think you told me this, Jay-Z's like business strategy is he goes in because he knows he can provide a lot of value. He goes into not the number 1 or 2 player to try and raise the value, because they need him more than so he gets way better deals because of that. Anyway, Kanye then went on a rant talking about how Puma sucks and their designs are shitty. But he was like, hey, he's like, I'm the head of Adidas now, so how about this?
He is?
No, he's not. He said that, and so many people were telling me that. I'm like, no, he's not. Stop. Don't believe him.
Wait, no, he is. He's the CEO of Adidas now.
I remember I saw so many memes that it was like, Kanye says this, CEO of Adidas is like, what now? Oh. Anyway, he was like saying all this stuff. He's like, I'm the head of Adidas now. What I'll do is we'll come together with Puma and I'll design both. And it's just like, Kanye, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
He was just doing that to like try and figure out how to bridge the gap with that. Then like fucking Sunday, he started tweeting about how he thinks contracts should be changed. And it's like true, but like interesting points. So these are the 7 points that he made. Is basically the artist owns the copyright in the recordings, and they lease them to the record, which I don't really know how that works, because I think that's the whole reason why record labels give you money up front. It's like, hey, we will either keep it long term and give you money up front, or we won't give you money and we'll partner with you, and then you can keep it, but we split the profit.
Yeah.
but he was like that. I realized I'm not going to read this whole thing.
Well, the leasing makes
you
sense.
can do it, but his thing. I mean, he is right. That I know it sucks, but one of the things he talked about and was complaining about is like the legal jargon that goes into the contracts about how they're so like it's hard for the regular person to understand.
Isn't that all contracts?
Yes, or some.
Yeah.
The music business is kind of shady, so theirs are
Okay.
like really sound tight. But here's the thing: if they're gonna do that, just hire a lawyer.
Yeah.
Just
Sure.
like so many lawyers will do it to where it's like they'll get a cut after. So
Yeah.
like you don't even have to put that much up front.
Yeah.
So like especially if you're negotiating multi-million-dollar record deals, be like, hey,
Yeah.
even if like you can't be like, oh, the lower artists. It's like no, if obviously they go to a lawyer and they explain, hey, I'm potentially signing to this record label for $20 million. I'll give you your cut out of that if you give me a good deal. It's just like if they have lawyers, don't make them not have lawyers. That's stupid. They're never gonna do that.
Yeah.
Just you get a lawyer.
Right.
Like
yeah.
it's that easy. But
or I think we should legally change all contracts to you don't fuck me over, I won't fuck you over. Signed person A, person
there's
B.
too many loopholes for that. Because then you would ask
No,
then
dude.
that comes into how does a judge define fuck you over?
Well, you know it when you see it.
Stop.
That's how I laugh now.
And then the final thing he said that he wants to end the beef with Taylor Swift.
That's huge.
And he wants to
That's
try
huge. I mean,
he
that would
wants
bring
to
the world
try and
together.
get her masters back.
That'd be awesome. Fuck Scooter Braun, I guess.
Yeah, that was literally Kanye wasn't saying that, but he's like, I know Scooter, so maybe
Fuck
I
Scooter
can
Braun
figure this out.
or something.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it's a little. I would like the issue to be resolved because I think it's kind of dumb that she's threatening to re-record her entire library. She's literally
that's
like,
kind of a baller move.
I will re-record my entire thing, so then I guess it's technically hers.
I guess like the re-recorded version,
Yeah.
and then she just removes everything else from Apple Music.
I don't think
Apple
she
Music
can because she
and
doesn't own
Spotify?
them. But
Oh, okay.
but what can happen is then you'll have the two competing versions where you'll literally just see.
Right, and then fucking all the
It'll
the
be like
Swifties
the
on Twitter.
Taylor Swift version.
Yeah, all the Swifties on Twitter are gonna be like, "Go stream this for 24 hours a day, so that we can increase the streams or whatever."
Yeah.
That's what I think. I think it's a good idea, actually. Like honestly,
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, that could be.
like not the worst idea I've ever heard.
I don't know. Can they sue? Can they be like, this isn't original? Because you're literally. It's like she's trying to. It's like she's completely ripping off. Like, it's not like you can go and draw the Coca-Cola script and then be like, I'm going to trademark this and sell it because this is my idea because I drew it. Coca-Cola would be like, no, because that looks exactly like ours.
It's
So-
complicated because the artist is intrinsically linked to the art. So, they own the art that the artist created, but it's only valuable because of the artist. So, I don't know, cuz it's not the same as being like, "Oh yeah, I built you this house." Or well, that's not a good example.
Yeah, it is. I mean, because she recorded those and she did that. And
It's like
it's like when you sample music, you get sued if you don't get the samples cleared.
it's like what you said.
And if-
you had the best example actually. The Coca-Cola thing.
Yeah.
It's like if you wrote the Coca-Cola logo and then they were like and you're like, "Okay, actually my company is called Coca-Cola,
and this is my logo.
and this is the logo."
And you try and sell stuff with it.
Right. They're going to be like, "No, you sold us this. We signed a contract where this is now ours even though you made it." But because the value of the art doesn't come from the artist there, maybe it changes things,
I still don't think it matters because it's kind of like set in stone. It's not like everything she puts out
That's true.
because now she owns her. It's like
Yeah.
her past two albums, she owns those.
Yeah.
It's
Dog
just-
shit, but it's fine.
Yeah, I see why she wants her stuff back. 'Cause she's just like, this shit is not making me any
She's
money.
like,
I'm
"These
gonna
are
need
bad."
those back.
He's like, "Eesh."
Even though she's still worth like 300 million.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure they've done amazing. I actually just don't know.
yeah.
Like,
She's up there to where she can just literally tour for 2 years and just fucking sell out arenas.
yeah. Can she tour on Red and all her old stuff?
Yeah.
Is she okay? She doesn't have to pay like anything for
'Cause
that.
that's different.
Okay, I guess.
No, because she still gets royalty payments from her music. She just doesn't own them. So it's like
Okay.
she can't like. It's like whenever people go. I mean, she would still get paid for them,
Wait,
but like it's like whenever.
can she cover her own music? What if she did a cover of all of her own
cover.
music? Just like Taylor Swift
It would have to
cover.
get cleared though. That's the point. It's because she owes them.
That would be so
She doesn't
funny.
own them. It's like how if she was just like, hey, I don't like Chick-fil-A because they're homophobic, and so I'm not gonna let them use my music in their commercial.
Yeah.
But she doesn't own her music, and Chick-fil-A wants to use her commercial, and they go to Scooter, and Scooter's like, yeah, here you go.
Here you go.
She'd still get paid for it because she still gets all the royalties. She just doesn't own it.
Just like, what do? You just not spend the money? You know, come on. You gotta just take it. Just like, damn.
Damn, let me take the $30 million that Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
paid me to.
Wait, did she actually do that? Was that a real thing?
No, I just.
Oh,
made that
okay.
up. I know. Well, I mean, I know she spoke out recently against like homophobic shit, but I guess
Is Chick-fil-A still doing that?
I don't know.
I don't
feel
think that's like.
I feel like they should. It's not even like that they're saying they're homophobic.
Yeah.
It's not like they won't serve you. It's just like, hey, we're Christian, so we just don't believe they can get married. I think that's it.
Why? I just don't understand why Chick-fil-A even remotely wants to do that. You know, it seems like a horrible, horrible business decision to be like, we're a Christian organization.
I don't know. It's serving them pretty fucking well. I mean,
I guess. Do you think that it adds anything to their
I
organization?
definitely would like to see a comparison because I want to think the artificial demand that's created by taking off Sunday when people want Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that
the
for
most,
sure.
That's That's literally for Christian. That's literally.
Yeah,
all.
I know that, but I'm just saying, like, just seems weird to label your organization as like, this is a Christian organization. It's like you're not a church. You literally sell chicken. Like, I don't know.
I want some chicken now. Fuck.
Yeah, I can go for some Chick-fil-A. I just ate so much, dude. Never mind. That was not an interesting story.
Welcome back to the Not Interesting Story
Yeah.
podcast, and we're surprised you're even
It was
listening.
very lame, actually. You know what? I'm gonna tell it because it was so lame. I was working out this morning, and I went to do skull crushers, and
Did you have to shit yourself like the last time?
I did not. No,
Okay.
that actually is a funny story, but this one was much more boring. I did the first one, and then my tendon hurt, and I was like, maybe I should go to a much lower weight, and so I did, and that was it. That was pretty much all I had to say.
Boo. That story fucking sucks.
No, I don't know why in my head I was like, oh, I should tell him about this, but I'm like, that's
like me with like half my jokes. I'll tell them, I'm like, this is going to be funny. And then I tell them, I was like, that's not funny.
Yeah. I hate when I get halfway through saying something that I think is going to be funny, and I'm like, oh, shit, that's not going to be funny. But I can't just stop it. So I just got to be like, all right,
actually,
here
we
it
should
goes.
start doing that. Because then people will be like, what?
The end.
No, you don't need to say the end. Just stop. Be like, I'm not finishing that. Yeah, so I was.
Anyway.
Even better is if you just stop and the function theme song just starts playing, and when you midway stop and you're.
Yeah. That's what we do. If we ever have to like take something out, it's like too dark or like something like that, we'll just play it over. Just be like, what?
Trying to make the beat with my mouth. I'm not gonna do that. So let's see. I don't really know what to talk about this because neither of us are interested in this. But
Yeah.
Michael Jordan announced he bought a NASCAR, I guess, crew and team.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, apparently he's a NASCAR fan.
Huh. That's great. Does he own the Hornets, by the way?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
At all.
I mean, he's from North Carolina, and after, I mean, he bought. I don't know if they had a team or if they were like allowing for another team, but he's a fucking billionaire, so he bought the team, and it happened to work out that it was in one of the places that he likes, and they were not doing well, so he got it pretty cheap. And then the simple thing he did is whenever we changed it to the Pelicans, he was like, all right, the Charlotte Bobcats suck, so we're just going to buy the Charlotte Hornets name back and just re-become the Hornets.
Okay.
So
Cool. I didn't know that. I just learned that on Twitter this morning.
They
actually.
moved because they moved the Hornets to New Orleans because the Jazz moved to fucking Utah. I'm mad.
Does not make sense.
They could have bought the team and moved it there. That's fine. Change the name. There's nothing jazzy about Utah at all, and it bothers me so much.
Yeah, how about Suns 2?
Or just like Rocks.
Yeah.
The Utah Rocks.
Yeah.
Or just something in the desert.
Yeah.
But
Dude, where are they based? What city are they based out of?
probably Salt Lake City. If I had to guess. I mean, that's the biggest fucking city in Utah. Come Utah?
The cum.
Oh.
No, the Utah cum because it's salty.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it until you think it's funny.
So
The cum.
semen. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So there it is.
Anyway, so after they so then I think they just got a team, or they were allowed to get another team, and we were just like, hey, we don't like the Hornets anymore because we kind of suck, so we're gonna change our name. What's something Louisiana? Oh, the Pelicans.
Pelicans is fire. That's a fire name.
I feel like we could have done something better. I'd also prefer to
The
be
Jazz.
New Orleans Jazz. That'd
The
be sick
Jazz
as
is
fuck.
so sick.
Because now it just looks dumb if we play the Jazz and we're in our Mardi Gras uniforms.
Yeah. Fuck you, Utah.
And it's just like, god damn it. Anyway, so we did that. And that I think fits a lot better.
Yeah.
But
even like Memphis Jazz. Memphis Jazz makes sense.
No, they're the Grizzlies. They should be the Memphis Bass Pro Shop Pyramid.
Yeah, true. Utah Grizzlies makes more sense than Utah Jazz. Memphis Jazz also makes sense. Utah Jazz makes no sense.
They should just take the Nuggets and the Grizzlies to Colorado.
True. Yeah,
And
that is true. Okay, your name needs to match your location. Pelicans, great job. Excellent job. North Carolina, there's a lot of Hornets, is what I've heard.
that's what I live there. I can tell you. I did
lot of
see
Hornets?
I saw one Hornet.
Hey, there it is.
Or I saw two, which is more than one. So
yeah, true.
I
I don't know.
don't know. Actually, I take that back. The
Clippers, they clip things all the time in
L.A.
They love clipping things.
They got a lot of clip shows out there.
Oh, I was thinking like video clips.
That's what I was saying. Clip shows.
Oh, what is that?
Clip shows are like fucking Saturday night or sketch. Clip shows are like similar to
Gotcha.
sketch shows.
Yeah, dude. So many clips. They clip things.
Oh, you know what else pissed me off? Is the fucking Lakers. There's no fucking lake near LA. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was one of the Great Lakes, and it was somewhere up there, and they moved it to LA.
Yeah, that's not a great one. Also,
let's see.
Hey,
let's just go through all the fucking professional teams real quic that we can think of that just suck. At where they're at.
Who's the
Miami Heat? That makes
Miami
sense.
Heat? Yeah, it's
That
good.
makes sense.
It's a good one.
Oh,
Wholesome.
Orlando Magic makes sense.
Why?
Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom. That's a really good one then.
Oh,
Nets. I mean, that's fucking boring,
Brooklyn
but
Nets.
fine. Like whatever. Basketball team. Brooklyn basketball team guys. You know.
New York Knicks. What are the Knicks?
I'm not sure.
What is a Knick?
I'm not sure.
Can somebody classify in the comments what a Knick is?
It's singular. I don't know. I'll Google it actually.
The Portland Trailblazers.
That makes sense.
Do people trailblaze? Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, Portland's like a big hiking.
Yeah, I forgot. I was thinking of like you blaze a trail, like people follow you in your car. I don't know.
The New York Knickerbockers.
Knickerbockers.
They should
go back to that name.
Short. No, that's still the name.
The New York Knickerbockers.
Knicks is short for that. Yeah.
They should put Knickerbockers on a jersey. That would be hard as
awesome.
fuck.
Okay, well then that one does not make any sense. I'm not sure what a Knickerbocker is.
I think the rest do. Houston Rockets makes a fuck ton of sense.
Oh no, it's a person from New York. That's what a Knickerbocker is.
JG Knickerbocker. Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
Interesting.
So that makes sense. Okay.
Alrighty.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, this would take us forever if we went through every professional team. So
Yeah,
we'll just cap it at the end.
I don't know the
right
rest.
there.
So
Toronto Raptors. I guess there's a lot of dinosaurs.
There are a lot of dinosaurs
in
yes.
Toronto.
It's the last place that the Raptors lived.
Godzilla, most people think took place in Japan, but actually takes place in Toronto, and that's why they're the Raptors.
Okay.
Yes.
What if
Godzilla's actually red? You might be color.
Yeah.
This might be a time that you go check out the doctor and say, "Hey, I might be colorblind. I thought Godzilla was not red.
Yeah, I thought he was green
the entire time. I
but
didn't remember if he was green.
Colorblindness.
But
what if Jurassic Park was filmed in Toronto, and that's why they're the Raptors?
I
that
thought
would
it
be
was filmed
so
like
sick.
fucking Australia though. Or like,
I have no idea where it was filmed, but I'm gonna think from now on that it was filmed there.
We'll just assume it's.
I'm
in
gonna tell
Toronto.
people that too. I'm gonna be like,
Hey,
hey, did you know? Did you know actually Jurassic Park was filmed in Toronto, and that's why they're called the Raptors?
That's insane.
People will be like, are you serious? I'll be like, absolutely, yeah. Look it up. They're not gonna look it up. They're gonna trust me.
That's true.
So I'm just gonna I'm gonna convince a lot of people of that.
Speaking of Toronto Drake Lil Wayne. OG Carter 5 drops this Friday.
We're at an hour already?
God damn.
What the fuck?
Well, we can speed it up. I'm almost done anyway.
What, OG Carter 5? What does that mean?
Well, you know how the Carter 5 took like fucking 5 years to get released?
Yeah, and they like had to change it a little bit?
Yeah. Mac Main was like, hey, I know a bunch of songs that didn't make it originally got cut. So I'm gonna release the original on Friday.
Wow. Okay.
So
sick.
we're gonna get the original version as it was submitted before the
in 2013
Birdman,
or whatever.
The probably I think it was like 2015 or 2016, but still.
Oh, okay. Still gonna
Because
be OG Wayne.
Believe Me was supposed to be the lead single for it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's also why they didn't put it on, because the single had been out for fucking 5 years. So they're like, we don't need to put it on. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Fun to see. Fun to
Especially because Wayne just keeps dropping all his old mixtapes.
Yeah.
I guess he's getting all those cleared.
Yeah. He's been doing great recently. Like I feel like
He's
everything
dropped.
I've heard him on,
He dropped
been,
an album, and then he's re-released 2 of his mixtapes already, and he's about to re-release this. So this will technically be the 4th release.
I just mean like all of his verses. Like he kind of went through a period where I was like, he's kind of washed. But I feel like everything I've heard from him recently, he's been in a lot of features. He's been like
his thing of Ferrari. I fucking love that Spanglish verse he did.
Oh yeah, that was fire.
That one was no, you're right. I agree. I would say so.
Shout out Wayne. Hey Wayne, if you're listening to this, we'd love to have you on the podcast.
We would, or we could go on yours. We can go on your Beats Beats One radio show.
Yeah,
and do it there.
That podcast is crazy.
Yeah, it's just him videoing in fucking cool people.
Yeah, kind of a nuts one. That'll be exciting. I loved whenever Carter 5 came out. I remember thinking, I'm like, I don't know what the most excited I've ever been for an album like is, but there's no way it can live up to this. Like
that was the only listening party I ever had. That was like, I mean, I remember we tried to listen to KOD when that dropped because we were like, Jermaine, but then we just got hammered, and I remember just sitting there, and I woke up the next day. I was like, I don't remember anything from this album.
I just remember most of the album being like kind of sad, like
That's true.
It wasn't sad, but it was just like chill, like just good music. And then when Motivate came on, we were just like,
yeah, no, I remember
Motivate. Yes, Cole banger.
I remember Motivate, and then I just remember hearing the you remember the part of the song where he's like dun 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 dun, and he's like kind of like spitting, and it's like slow, and it's like kind of faded into the beat. You know what I'm talking about? That part of Motivate?
No,
it's like in between the verse.
Oh yeah.
I remember hearing that. I'm just like, I can't understand a single thing he's saying.
Yeah, that was fire.
But yeah, so I guess the final thing I want to talk about is Archer.
Oh, dude.
You have to watch it, and if you have time after this, we can watch it a little bit, but
I'm down.
Cuz they only have 2 episodes out. One drops actually tomorrow. But it finally is back.
Oh, back to the real world. I know we complained about this last episode, right?
The opening, I'm not even going to watch season 10. Season 10 was dog shit.
Yeah.
From the first 5 minutes that I watched. I remember I think Cheryl was like a space snake.
Maybe it's hilarious because season 9 was still funny. But like I just don't care. Season 8 was also funny, but it wasn't like
they just got less funny the further they strayed away from the original story, I thought.
I didn't even find it less funny. I just found it less engaging because I'm like, I don't care about the story that I know is gonna end at the end of the season. Like I want to get back to the main story.
Because he was in a coma for like what, fucking 3 seasons?
3 seasons. 8, 9, and 10. Or sorry. Yeah, 8, 9, and 10.
Yeah.
And then season 11, apparently this is going to be the last season, what they said.
No, I thought they renewed it.
Oh, did they really?
That's so exciting. Let's double check. Let's see. It might be, but...
Dude, they just need to get some new writers, because I feel like...
No, oh my god, it popped up.
Oh, really? I was just thinking, like, I'm sure they got
how
many burnt out.
Seasons of Archer?
Do you think Connor and Blake are just, like... Are they just in Colin's room chatting really loud, or are they recording? I imagine that they just assume we're recording.
Let's see.
Oh
yeah, it says they were renewed for surprise season 11.
Oh, wait, what? This is season 11.
Yeah, so I guess this is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Which is good. They probably were gonna end it the last one. They were like, this did horribly.
Yeah.
We have to bring him back.
Yeah.
The writing was great. The jokes were great. Things are kind of different. Don't want to spoil it for you too much because we'll go watch it and then we can give an update next time. But one thing that does suck that I found out is the Ron Cadillac apparently died. The dude who does the voice of Ron.
Wait, I don't know who Ron is.
You remember the dude with like the raspy New York voice who owned all the Cadillac dealerships?
Oh,
married to Mallory?
Yeah, Ron. Yeah, I do.
The voice actor did that. Died. But also, fun fact: the voice actor who does the voice of Ron Cadillac is married to the voice actress for Mallory in real life.
Oh my God!
Was until he died.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah, so that sucks. Also, I didn't realize that Woodhouse died halfway through the show and they just recasted him.
Oh shit, I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
what
like
the fuck?
2015. It was like, yeah, they got a new Woodhouse in 2015.
That's kind of funny because I didn't notice at all.
Yeah, but you got anything else? That's kind of it because I don't
No,
want to spoil it more until you see it.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty much all it for me. I don't really have anything fun that I can think of.
Baseball jersey sample has been ordered, so if that works out, I'll be putting the order in. So be on standby for that.
Yeah, we'll put a picture on Insta of what it looks like.
Sick as fuck.
It looks sick as fuck.
And if make sure you go share this with everyone. Go like, subscribe, follow us on everything.
Send us nudes.
We will see. Send us
on
nudes.
Twitter.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Publicly
Don't
tweet
do
us. Don't
Just
DM
a
us.
joke.
Tweet at us your
Tweet
nudes.
at us. Yes.
And we will see you next week.
Peace.
Bum, bum, bum.